Oh, and where did my money come from? What the fuck are you talking about? A few 100,000. BMW expensive assets and belongings. This all started with a dirty little abo. Stop pandering to fucking abos. I swear to fucking God, I wish this country would be normal. Like scummy little cunts of aboriginals that they are. So, how far you want to go back? Do you want to go back for all my employment, for the 90s, or should we just start with the first salary package that I negotiated when I was 19? So, negotiated my salary package at the Powerhouse Hotel that I started in January 1999. Finished there in December. Well, I was it was December 1999, and then you'll see that on my bank statements anyway, with the Powerhouse. Then there was also the bonus I was paid to work the Millennium Ball. So it was that's still December 1999. So okay, January 2000 because I still was there working into the first month of New Year's. So so it wasn't December 99, it was January 2000. So January 1999 to January 2000. Then when I was back home in Sydney, I was working at the Gazebo Hotel, Church Street, Parramatta. Working at, two full-time jobs in the year 2000. Gazebo Hotel, Church Street, Parramatta. Then around the corner at the Albion Hotel, working in the nightclub from midnight to 8 a.m. Then working from about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon until midnight at the Gazebo Hotel. But, the second job was cash in hand. So if I was like 10 minutes late to work, that didn't count. It was cash in hand because... Well, I was working at a nightclub, so during the Olympics. That was the Albion Hotel, and Mum's back then Margie Clay was still with Trevor, her first husband, and they were living in Kellyville, and I went over and caught up with Margie Clay and Bev Jones, Mum's friend. Like they used to all work in the same legal firm, and they all worked with Ian Scholbach. That was in the year 2000. And that big house that Margie had with Trevor in Kellyville. And I remember because Bev said, she said, oh, where you going? Because I was going off to work. She goes, where are you working? And I told her, she goes, oh, I don't like that place. I was like, don't worry, next year when I get back from America, I'm working at the casino. So this was just till I start next year. So basically, during that period of time in the year 2000, I went for the gold gate, to apply for my gaming license and so forth. I already had the interview in the year 2000 for the job at Star Casino. Told them I couldn't start because they have all these timelines, like can you start in this group, like when you do harbour hospitality, not harbour, sorry, whatever it is, like harbour, and you had to, you do this sort of course with all these other people starting at the same time. So I wasn't, and I couldn't do it at the start of the year in 2001 because I was going to be in America in January, February. So I started there in March 2001, the first week of March 2001. There's a VIP host there, $47,700 a year. Then I did side jobs there, did maintenance, also did part-time job, full-time job at Star Casino VIP hosting, part-time job working for Jeff at the Tough and Glass Company, minimum 2 days a week where I got $300 a day, $600 a week, an extra $31,200 a year cash in hand on top of my $47,730 a year at Star Casino. I didn't spend it. I saved it all. Plus my investment property, 16 Scott Road, that I have rented out the entire time. Sold that in August 2008. That money sat in the bank. I never spent it. Okay, same with fixed term deposits and so forth. So that's where all this money I had to move to America with came from. And you're going to pay it back. Plus, I was still working. So when I was mugged after work November 30th, 2007, I wasn't unemployed, which is what my family kept making up. It's like, no, I was on a return to work. I was on a return to work getting paid part of my salary, and then I was topping it up with doing work, but I put it down as work experience for Steve Hatch and Dimitri at Chili Pip, designer sofas, which I was doing from 2009 right into 2012. I already had fixed term deposits, large savings, money from the investment property. And I want every cent of that back. You just tried to make me out to be a criminal. Like, that's my money. You pay it back. You're also going to correct these bullshit lies about me for the last 11 years since 2015. And that's what state government's going to do.